So here's mine now. I'm just going to grab a piece from that side and this side that's free and put them together, but bring it into the centre, and then I'll start my pony coming all the way down in the centre now, following the same technique. So I'm just giving it a good comb through now. And the main thing on this is just lots and lots of ponytails. So the overall look is really striking and amazing. It looks so eye-catching and stunning, but it's just loads of different ways of doing ponytails and putting the look together that way. And that's what I love about it. Some people could look at it and think, oh, I could never do that, where I'm going to break it down and show you how it's created. So basically, we're going to leave out the very front section. We're going to leave out, I've just put it in at any parting, so any parting that you choose, leave that out. And I'm just going to take a section from the crown, just like a semicircle section from the crown to just below the crown.
Just making mine level. She looked like she was drunk on camera.
The great thing with this style, you don't have to be really accurate. You can like stagger it and move it about a little bit, so don't worry if it's not dead centre. So we're taking our first section, like a little semicircle. Can everyone see okay and hear?
Yeah.
Yeah? So she's got a bit of texture spray prepped in anyway, so it's always good to have a little bit of texture through the hair before you start. So that's my first section there that I'm going to just tie. You'll pull it back and direct it towards you. And then you'll just tie a ponytail fairly a little bit lower, not like onto the parting. You'll just bring it down a little bit lower and tie a pony there. So I'm just going to use one of them little elastics, just like a clear elastic, and tie it there.
I'll try to turn mine around so people can see as well.
Yeah, so see, that's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, you got yours, Darrel?
Yeah, all done.
Yeah, so what we've got to do, because we did it... Because we did it quite loose, you can make like a little centerpiece now, and you'll flip the pony through that now. Like you'll grab it and flip that through. My Sally's getting a little bit drunk. She's wobbling. Why is she falling so much? Yeah.
Mine did that yesterday.
She keeps falling.
I was on live with Carolina.
Yeah.
The screws and did at this part here.
Yeah.
She kept flopping. I was like this, trying to like talking away, like I'm trying to keep the bobs back up.
I think I might need to get a new stand. Yeah. So see how that's happened now.
Yeah.
And what we can do is just tease out a few little sections so we can loosen and free up some little pieces here. So do that as much as you want. I like it to look quite pulled out. You can do the centre piece as well. Yeah, so it's looking like that. Perfect.
She's on the wine.
Is she? Oh, good. Yay. Okay, so the next section now. Are you ready?
Yeah, just playing.
We're just going to take a small slice underneath and we're going to angle it down.
Does it matter which side?
It's going to be both sides.
Oh, right, so it doesn't matter what side I start.
So see either side of the pony now. You can see I've took a slice each side and angled it down, like towards the occipital bone.
From like where you took the front part off?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter where you start. You can be quite creative, but we're not going to go too far forward just yet.
Right, okay.
So you can see where mine is.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And we're taking from both sides?
Both sides.
And down.
You can give it a little brush. And then we're going to secure a pony, pulling it down a little bit and securing a pony just underneath. So you've got like an inch or an inch and a half gap below the first pony. How's everyone doing? You all okay?
Move my pony out of the way because it's getting in the way.
See, she's...
And it's a loose pony again, yeah?
Yeah, you'll tie it about 3 or 4 times. Look at her going.
I think this is the thing which holds. You need to screw it.
I know, I've tried, but yeah, we're going to separate that underneath the pony and pull it up. So you don't want it too gappy, and then we can like tease bits out again on that. And then you can see the start of the shape coming together.
So he's saying that's what you get. What happens when you buy a cheap stand?
Yeah, well, it did well. It was about £14 or something like that, and I've had it about a year now, so it's done well. But I think it's time to invest in a better one.
Yeah, mine was about 40 quid, just because the juniors kept breaking them.
Oh.
So you know that bit you've done was the other part of the pony on top or underneath? Through it, yeah.
The other first pony is still lying underneath it.
Oh, okay. Let's get rid of that bit.
Yeah, just sit that underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that one here, push it up so you haven't got too much of a gap, and then pull these bits out quite loose. See how I've done a couple of the sides like quite big and loose. Yeah, you can like pull a bit, leave a gap and pull a bit so you get that sort of staggered, teased out look.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone doing good?
Yeah.
So the next one now, we're going to take it from the side. This is the left side, but I don't know if it looks like the right side for you. We'll leave a tiny bit at the front that we're going to leave out to curl. So whatever you want to leave out. If you don't want to leave anything out, you don't have to.
Are we doing the same both sides with this?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Just to make sure. I'm going to go send my doll back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which side you want to choose to start. See how I've got that section here? It's quite a thick section this is now. But I've just left a little tiny piece at the front to curl and soften. Yeah, you got that?
Yeah.
Just softly brush it. And what I'm going to do with this one is, you know that first pony underneath? I'm going to connect them together, but it's going to be a little bit offset from the centre. So don't pull it all the way to the centre now, we're going to offset it. But when I do this first bit, you don't have to do this, but just to make it look a little bit more interesting at the front, I'm just going to twist those pieces first, because I've got a big section. And then I'm going to join it up to that, you know, that first pony that was underneath. Can everyone see? I'm going to join that up and put a pony in that.
And you say just go a bit off centre.
And that's going to be off centre. This is to the left of mine now. That's my centre, that's to the left, but it might look the different way for you on camera. So I'm going to tie that. So see how we've got that? We've still got that slightly twisted detail at the front there, and we're still going to then flip it through. So you'll grab that hole in the centre and pull your pony through to twist it. You'll see you'll get an extra twist there now, and then when we tease that out, that's going to look really, really attractive at the front there and give it a really lovely detail. So don't be scared.
Do you do like the tiniest bit at a time?
Yeah, just to tease a little bit at a time. You can just leave a gap in between each one so it doesn't all just puff in a big bag. It'll puff in separate little pieces. So you can be quite visual on that and see how you want it to come out.
So we put tie into the first pony question mark.
Yeah, I tied that into the first pony that was lying underneath. You don't have to be like follow the strict rule. As long as you're following the technique, you can mix up at any pony that you want. That's the great thing about this. I'm just showing you the way I do it. So see how we've got that? See how that twist has given it that really lovely effect? And I've pulled it out quite loose on a few pieces, yeah? So you can pull yours out a little bit more if you want, Darrel, and get a bit more movement in that. So it still looks like I've got 2 ponies left now.
Yeah. One on one side, one in the centre.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Brilliant. So now we're going to come around the other side. I'll take the same section again and leave out a few little soft pieces to curl at the end. So again, this section I'm taking from the right of my doll now. It's still going to be quite a fairly big section. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then again with this side, like I did before, I'm going to do that twist again. I'll split it in two and do the twist. Yeah, can you see that? And then I'm going to make a pony. This way I'm going to just make up any pony. So I'm just going to grab a section from the side. It doesn't have to be in the centre.
So just from underneath of the previous ponytail you created?
Yeah, it's this one's on the right side of my middle pony now. So see that little free bit that you've got underneath your hand?
That piece?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'd grab a section of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then put that in your pony.
Does it have to be quite a thick section or?
Reasonable, you don't want it too skinny. So again, we'll tie that. So the great thing about this, you can choose where your ponies are. You can do them all in the centre. You can do the centre and then bring them off to the side and do like a side detail with the mermaid braid. So then again, I'm just going to take that middle section and pull it through. And then we'll tease out these side bits. Now I'll move her over so you can see. Tease them out quite big and loopy. And then the other side of the pony as well. Because you've got like two ruchy bits that you want to pull out. Yeah, so you can see how that's looking now.
Yeah, it's on one side, but yeah.
Have you done that side or are you still?
No, yeah, I'm just teasing it.
Yeah, okay. How's everyone doing? Are we all okay? Everyone must be concentrating.
The next bit, are you alternating side to side?
Only on them front sections, and then the other times it'll be more centre and then bringing it in, and then yeah, it's just working quite visual. So it's one to balance it out. You don't want to do all one side and leave the other one out, so I might work from one to the other, but it's all quite visual. You want to sort of make sure it's balanced as you're going along, so it does work quite well alternating it. Christopher, you doing good? Is your doll behaving? Where you got to, Darrel?
I'm just pulling it out because I undid the elastic and then I put the elastic back in.
Yeah, okay.
She looked a bit drunk.
Yeah. I'm just going to brush through my...
It was looking nice, and then the other half it looked like it dropped out.
Ah. That's a great thing about this. As you're going along, if you want to redo a little section, just redo it and go carry on back. Monica's a challenge, yeah. I can imagine. Just keep using that shine spray.
Is that one of the dolls?
Yeah, Christopher was saying he's got this new doll. Did she come today? And I think she
looks like she's got a lot of hair.
She's got a lot of hair, but he said it's quite synthetic, so he was quite challenged to how he's prepped it. And then it was looking a little bit frizzy, and I said, I'll put some mode glazer on, but give it a good brush through. But obviously she's going to set a little challenge. Oh, you borrowed it from work. Right, I'm ready to carry on. So what I'm going to do this time now, I've slightly brushed through my ponies, and I've got 3 ponies now. So the 2 outside ponies I'm going to put together and then do the same pattern, do the tie and flip it through. Every time you do it, you'll probably find it's going to be a little bit different, but that's normal for this style. So once you've got the hang of it and you feel quite confident do it, as you gather each pony and flip it and pull it, you can just work quite quickly with this one. See how it's already coming together nicely? So what I can see now, I've got a little gap. So my next pony that I'm going to take, I'll probably take one from each side and fit that one on the middle to fill that gap.
Right. Yeah. I've got one really nice side and the other side I hate it.
I'll just photograph the one side then.
Yeah, that side's nice.
Yeah.
That side is just like flat out. I'm just like, going to carry on.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
You're right. We're well, thank you.
Keep going, yeah. So I'm just going to pull out my last little piece at the front that I'll curl. So I'll show you that. That's my last little piece I'm going to leave out, and then I'll take that side section now. I'm going to meet that up into the middle.
On both sides? Or just...
Yeah, both sides, and I'm going to fit that on the middle. See where I said I had like a little gap? So I'll bring the pony up to that middle bit then, and then that'll fill out that section as I keep going down.
And you just do it in the middle?
My one will be, yeah.
So you do that where you want to fill up space?
Yeah, so what you can just see where you want it to go. So I'm going to keep this one central, and then I might stagger it again, and then like I said, you can bring it round to one side or keep it all central. Once you get to a pony and it's only a pony, not working from the scalp, then it'll all be the same pattern anyway.
Yeah.
So I've got these pieces, I'm just going to softly brush them. Just to help them, I'm just going to twist them inwards before I do the pony, just to create a bit more extra texture. Then I'm going to secure my pony here. Can everyone see okay?
Yeah. Better eye candy tonight.
Eye candy.
Don't know if he's on about me or you, but...
Oh, you never know, never know, yeah. Then I'm going to flip that through, push it up, and you see how that's already going to fit in lovely there. So I'm just going to tease out them sections now. So just check everyone can see okay. Yeah, that's looking nice. I think this is a lovely one for bridesmaids or boho brides. And I think it's a really lovely prom style as well.
It is, like I say, it's quite fiddly when you first doing it, but like I said, the more I'm getting down to the bottom, the easier I'm finding it.
Yeah, once you've got the pattern, and obviously probably working on human hair might be a lot easier as well. So I'll show everyone mine. I'll join that in here, so that all follows through. I'm just gonna, that little pony, I'm just gonna flip through that one underneath now. So you get the mermaid braid effect there. How's everyone doing? Can everyone see okay?
Yeah. You know when you're in there, you're just like trying to pad it.
What, you're
I
panicking?
twisted mine, I twisted
Yeah.
mine twice on the side.
That's
when you
good.
twist it
Yeah.
backwards,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there wasn't enough to
Oh, that's good.
pad it.
Yeah.
So I double twisted it to give me more of a twirl.
Yeah. Then you'll get more texture. Then that's a good idea. So if you get any of those loose bits like you're playing with now, if you don't like that, when we come back to finish it, we'll just get some invisible pins and just pin in any little bits.
Right, okay.
So you can just finish that at the end, so don't worry about that just too much just yet. Okay, so we've got that done. I think she's looking quite good. We can mess about and like just touch up any pieces at the end that we want to, but at least we're starting to get the shape together now. So my next one I'm going to stagger it a little bit. So I'll just get a piece from, this is my right, so I don't know if it's your left or not. I'm just going to get a piece from the right of the pony, but not all the way to the side. This is quite a chunky piece. And then I'm going to take it from the side on the left. And then when that goes together, that'll just be off center a little bit.
I'm directing it all to the side. I'm going to take a photo.
Oh yeah, bring yours to the side. That's a good idea. Did you do Lynette's tutorial this morning with Claire Louise?
No, I didn't get out of bed till 12.
Didn't you?
It's the first day I've not had any deliveries for the shop.
Yeah.
Like the refit.
Yeah.
I thought, right, I'm having...
Needed a lie-in. You've been non-stop.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just watching TV.
Just chilling. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes you just need that. Need to chill. To see how that's just directed it off a little bit. I've puffed that piece out, and then we're going to bring one probably from this centre and the side here and do another one here.
She's getting there. I'm going to undo that one that I've just done there because I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, just go back and undo it. As long as you're doing it as you go along so you don't ruin anything. So if you do one piece you're not quite sure of, just redo it, brush it through, put it back in and flip it through and then pull it back out again.
I forgot to know where you said to twist them slightly.
Yeah, not every section, but if you want to get more texture, if you're pulling it from a longer piece, then you'd do that. So I'm just going to grab two pieces this side and just stagger it off to my right.
Yeah, I wish I had the clear elastics. Will be fun though.
Yeah, even if you just practice with like normal bubbles, if you had enough of them, you'll get the idea. And if you're quite good at hiding it and pulling it out, you probably wouldn't see them anyway, especially if you're decorating it with flowers or any pins after.
So last week we had a lot of people asking about where to get, like, where do you recommend getting pins and stuff for brides?
Yeah.
Where would you say?
Decorative.
Yeah.
That one on Instagram, Bobby Pin UK, they are incredible. I've just look at all their photos and all of their creations and their accessories, so that they're amazing. And I've just researched and collected a few things along the years and got things from Amazon, whatever that you like. I recently got these pearls. And these were just from Amazon because I've seen quite a lot of styles with the big pearls in. So I just got a selection of those and they look quite cute. So I might use them to decorate today, all different sizes. I really like the look of that. And especially if you're doing like a sleek style, I think it looks really striking with that. So it's just finding things online and looking on Instagram and seeing what people do. But definitely look at that Bobby Pin UK because I think they're amazing.
Hi, kings and queens.
Hi.
Hi, Dom.
Oh, hi. So where are you at now, Darrel?
I'm just there.
Oh, you're doing well, yeah. So I've done one each side. One's a little bit higher and one's lower. And now I'm going to bring it all into the centre now for mine. You're doing yours just off to the side, aren't you?
Yeah, just to sort of feel like, once I take a picture, it'll come.
Yeah, that looked good. So here's mine now. I'm just going to grab a piece from that side and this side that is free and put them together, but bring it into the centre, and then I'll start my pony coming all the way down in the centre now, following the same technique. Do you think this is something that you'd do in the salon now, Darrel? Because I think it is a popular one.
More and more requests for wedding hair.
Yeah, even if it's not just wedding hair, if it was a special occasion hair or a wedding guest, you could do something similar, but like do less ponies, so it's not too fussy, and really pull it out so it's more relaxed. I think that'd be nice. So you can still use the same technique.
Yeah. So obviously but the thing with us is like we're not as like a huge salon, which means I can't get out to if they want to have their like hair done.
Yeah.
They have to come like to the salon.
Yeah.
But I do want to do more because there's not that many people doing it. It's just trying to make sure that you're doing it to a quality that obviously it's going to look good for their
Exactly, and that's what this time is all about, is practicing and perfecting those skills, isn't it? So it's great having the opportunity. So you're doing really well with all your educating now.
It's like this, like I'm not sort of, what I've created now, I'm more than happy to say live, I'm not happy with. But
when it's your first go, that's how you learn.
Yeah, I'm going to go back later on tonight and I'm going to take it all out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, well that's great. That's how you learn. So everyone else the same should feel the same. And if you're not quite sure about it,
because like I really like one side.
Yeah.
But when you look at a bride, you need to have left, right, back.
Oh, of course.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like I really like how it's sort of starting to fall here.
Yeah.
And obviously, once you've got the decoration in, but when I look at this, I've got like a really big piece like sticking out there.
Yeah.
And it's just not gone right, so I'm focusing on one side for now.
Yeah, keep it for the one side for now, and then you'll know where to go back and change it.
Yeah. And obviously, sometimes you can hide it with decoration.
True.
Looks great. You make it look so easy. Hair up is not for me, but Beth definitely going to give it a go tomorrow.
Oh, good.
AK. Yeah. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's like this is what I want to do. I want to learn. I'm not like a bridal. I've done your sister's course.
Yeah.
And I took loads away from it, but it's still scary.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are really scared of hair up and styling, aren't they? Especially when you see something like this, you think, oh, I wouldn't even know where to start. And until you break it down, and I'd be exactly the same, until you break it down and learn it step by step, it's the same for everyone. So it's just learning those little fundamental skills and then putting it together. And like you said, just practice and practice. And then you'll master it and think, oh, I can do that. And then that's something that you'll advertise and recreate in the salon.
Yeah.
So I'm nearly at the end. I've done that one, and now all I'm doing to finish is putting that pony into two now, and I'll put a bobble in that, a normal bobble, sorry, and then I'll split it in the middle and flip it through. So I don't need to get my two sections separate because it's all in that one bobble now. See what I mean?
So you just leave a gap.
Yeah. Leaving a gap to pull it through, and then that gives you that softness and movement through the hair. So that's probably like 1.5 inches lower.
Hi, Jill.
That's my last one there. So I've got a little hole. I'm going to pull it through, and then you can pull the band up a little bit and then pull pieces out. So a good technique to do is just do it in little pieces bit by bit and build it up.
Do you leave the ends out curly like those, that last little bit here?
I will do, yeah.
Yeah.
So don't be scared to pull it out. See how you'll get that fuller and thickness in it when you pull it out? So now I've done that, I can just go back and mess with any little pieces that I want to. How are we doing for time? We're all right, aren't we?
Got like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions about anything that Sheree's done, let us know, because obviously we can read them out and she's got the questions.
Yeah, any questions you want to know about this or another style? It's funny when you're not looking in a mirror, because I come to the front and it doesn't look how I expect.
Yeah. Can you do a live on plaits idea?
Yeah, we could do a braided one next time, like a normal braid, because I do, one of my YouTube tutorials is like a braided chignon. I think that looks really nice. And it's quite a simple, easy one to do. So that could be an option, or we could just do some different braided ones.
Yeah, what's your Instagram so people can head across that as well?
So my Instagram, my personal one, which I'm on now.
Yeah.
is Siren Sheree. It's spelled SIREN and then my salon one is Siren Hair Art. And then if you search Siren Hair Art, that's my YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
But if you ask us or DM us, we can give you the links. The Chic Non one sounds good, yeah. I think that's a really popular one, and it's one you can offer to a lot of bridal work as well.
There's a lot of events, like business events and stuff.
Yeah, because it looks so elegant and chic. I think that is a really good one to have. It's something that you want to master and learn, because you can use those skills for any style then.
Hi Sam.
So
you say we're curling the fronts?
Yeah, we can curl the fronts. If we run out of time, we can do that after. So I'm just going to use these little pieces. You know, if there's any little gaps, we can just like fluff it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So even though I'm confident in doing this braid and it is looking lovely, there's still going to be imperfections in it, so don't ever worry about that. So if there is any like tiny little pieces that you're not sure on, you can use your pins just to put pieces in place. That sounds good. Oh, thanks, Claire. And then the front bit now, I've seen it and it all comes together. I don't like this bit, it looks a bit too flat, so I'm going to pull it out more.
I should really get some like clear grips.
Can you get clear grips?
Well, you know, the blonde ones.
Oh yeah, I've got the blonde ones, but I don't always like them because they're quite shiny. I prefer the matte ones.
I've only got the brown ones at home at the minute.
Oh yeah, I did make sure I had the blonde ones, which is quite good. So we're just going through it now visually, and if there's any pieces I don't like, I can just use my pin and pin it in place. And obviously we've got our decorations to jazz it up a little bit later. So I think if everyone's following, it'll be nice, you can, or whenever you do create it, do the creation and make sure you're happy with it, get some decorations to fill it, and then take some good photos and tag us in. It'd be good to see your work.
Yeah. It was like last time, and there was some amazing ones, weren't there?
Yeah, it was really good. So I'm pretty much happy with the placement now. My little pony I'm going to fluff up by back combing, just to make it look a little bit cuter, if you guys can see that.
Black bubbles and blonde hair drips on brown shiny synthetic hair. My doll looks amazing.
Can't wait to see that one.
What's holding your grips to your wrist?
So Claire Louise Hair, she's watching this. She's a supplier for the UK for Lorna Evans, and she's from Australia, and she supplies all her tools, and this is the magnetic wristband, which is really good. And I bought this following one of Lorna's tutorials from Claire, and it's the best thing I've ever bought. I love it, and it literally is going to go with me everywhere now. But she has got the waist bag thing, which I wear like one on my waist, but she's got one that goes over her shoulder. I'm thinking, oh, I might as well get that now because it'll match.
And it's got the magnetic bit on the bar thing here, ain't there?
Because I think, oh, I don't need that. But then for weddings, it'd be good because you can keep products and extra things in there. So
yeah.
And it's my birthday next week, so my boyfriend's watching. I'll have to get that. Yeah. Right, so I'm pretty much done now. Yeah. I'm going to start with my decoration, so I'll use those nice pearls that I bought. How's everyone doing? Dancing with the hair, definitely. So you can get quite creative. I think fresh flowers will look lovely, or some nice little jewels or little vintage slides would look really good as well. Wristband club, yeah, definitely.
I'm just like with my decoration, obviously people may have seen what I've been doing in the salon, and I did a leaf wall.
Oh, lovely.
and I put a picture frame up.
Yeah.
But then there was too many leaves. Oh, knocked that.
Yeah.
Move that back. So the decoration I'm using.
Oh, is your extra leaves?
Yeah, right.
Love it.
Giving it like a Greek goddess feel.
Oh, I love that. I love like the Grecian styles. I think that's amazing. What's everyone think? Do you all like it? Do you think it's something you'll
I like yours
practice? Oh, thank you. Here's how she's looking. I think she looks real cute.
I love those beads.
Yeah, they look really good, don't they? The bags are a game changers, yeah. I think you've convinced me, Claire. So you can fiddle and mess around with it. I'll probably, before I photograph it later, I'll probably just fiddle around with it a bit more, but at least you still get like the idea of how it all comes together, how it all works, how you can dress it and mess about with it. If there's bits you don't like, you can pull pieces out. I'm just going to put my tongue on now and I can just softly curl the front. How's yours looking at the back, Darrel? Because I haven't seen her yet. Oh yeah, love it.
I don't really like that where it's placed.
Oh yeah, yeah, just place it.
I like this side,
yeah.
But you can see this side where I've got.
Yeah, so even if you just twisted it a bit more and pinned it in more, you could still do that.
No, I've just like that side's like all pulled out and nice.
Yeah.
This side just failed. No.
Yeah, maybe the sections were pulled too long. Maybe you could have took some smaller sections, perhaps, for when you practice it again. Yeah, it feels more achievable when it's broken down. Yeah, so just do bit by bit and make sure you're happy with each one before you carry on to the next.
Yeah.
That's good. Tongs, yeah. I've got so many tongs and hot tools and everything like that. These are the GHD Classic Curl Tongue, and I do love these for like most of my curling work. So I'll just direct that back from her face. I'll just twist it loosely round. Not curling right from the front, just to keep it quite soft and loose and pull back. You don't want it too curly whirly up to her scalp.
I'm going to save my curls until I'm going to take it apart straight away. I'll do it again straight away.
Yeah. So see how I've directed that back, and it's just like a really soft, loose curl to frame the face and keep it quite soft. Then I'll do the same this side. She's popping out.
I think the problem is when you're doing it the first time, like I'll just do it. Like, looking at yours is really padded. You're sometimes scared to pull out.
Yeah, because I've probably fluffed it more, because you learn not to be scared, and I think that's what you've got to learn, because sometimes you're too scared of pulling it or doing too much to it. Whereas this one and a lot of styles, especially the boho styles that are really popular now, the more you pull them and the more you dress them out, the better they look, and you get a completely different style of something too tight and thin, because most people want to see movement and body through the hair. So that's how you've got to imagine it, and that's how you create it, by pulling it out a lot more.
Like I say, the worst case, if you do pull it out too much, you can then just go back and start that.
I don't think you probably can't pull it out too much, really. So that's a little curl at the front.
So we've got like 10 minutes left. Anyone got any questions on what stuff Sheree's used, how she created it again? She can quickly recap.
Yeah, I just did a really soft loose curl to prep the hair. You don't want anything too tight and curly. Using a texture spray is really good. Obviously, me and Darrel use a lot of the ASP products, and I like the Mode products. The salt spray is good for texture, that you can spray through, dry, brush through. Even after curling and styling, you can spray extra through that and brush it through. And the texture, like a dry texture spray, would be good as well, or the volume powder. Wonder dust, that'd be good. But you don't want to overload it with that.
No, wonder dust makes me choke.
Yeah. And then we just brushed it all through, and then we kept the part in and kept the pieces out for the front. Just took a semicircle section on the crown, and we tie it with the little elastics in a pony, split the pony from the crown in a hole, and then flip the pony up towards you, down through it and back down. Hopefully I've explained that well. And then you'll get like a little ruchy effect then, and then you just pull them pieces out to really pull it and loosen it. And then we kept it following that pattern, either from the side to the centre to the side, just moving it all the way through until you get to the bottom, and then we just kept tying the pony and pulling it through until you get this sort of ruched pony all the way down then, to get the mermaid braid.
If anybody wants to say the bride wants more coming one side, would you just do the things all those, do what you've done?
Yeah, so when we take the ponies, you know, when we brought it round to the side, all of them you direct more to the side, so you could twist this side more. It'd look really cute, wouldn't it? Have this side more loose and twisted coming round, and then direct the ponies and ruching through that side, and then it'll fall over her shoulder and come in front.
Yours, I love the colour of your doll head as well. It's just...
She is a lovely colour, isn't it? I don't think I'll ever colour her because it photographs so well, and if you edit the lighting a little bit, you can get different colours. So
that's why I'm doing this doll. I'm not coloured. I refuse. I keep going. She might need a few hard now. Just not going to.
You're not going to.
No. It's. I say they're expensive, ain't they? So.
Yeah. I think for styling and that is, you know, it's a winner. I think.
Yeah, for me, like I can see a patch here.
All I would do is put a grip on that.
What? Just pin it.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
I think when it's blonde as well, you can see through it so much easier.
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm gonna take mine out before I take a picture of it, and then.
I think you've done so well though. It looks really good, really effective.
While you were talking, then I was just starting to pull this out.
Yeah, look at that.
People are scared.
Yeah, that ruching and fluffing. Just think extra ruching and extra fluffing, and that's how it's going to work. Yeah, I think it looks good with the pearls. I think it looked really pretty with flowers as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say I've got to play around with what I've got and just see what we can create. But yeah, brilliant. Has anyone got any more questions? Say we've got about 5 minutes left. Do you want to run through your Instagram just for people just join in?
Yeah, my Instagram, this one is Siren Sheree, and I've got my salon one, which is Siren Hair Art, and my YouTube channel is Siren Hair Art, which the link to that is in the bio of both my Instagram. So click the link and that'll take you to my YouTube channel. Loads of tutorials and inspiration on there. Just click subscribe, like it all. It's all for free, so you know, it's good to support each other and get inspiration from each other as well. So yeah, it'd be good to see what you all create, and obviously tag me and Darrel in as well. Yeah, of course. And then if anyone has anything they want, obviously the feedback's always been amazing, especially with the bridal. If you want to see Sheree again next week, let us know. Let us know what you want to see. Obviously, like you say, you've got the braid ones that people were asking about. Yeah. Which I think it's really good. Yeah, we could go more classic. Could go more classic next time if you want, and then that's a bit more more commercial, and some that you would do more, that you could offer to your salon in the salon for people going on special occasions, or for brides as well, because it's more of like a chic, elegant style. So you can work that to any occasion then. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I'm guessing we're still going to be on lockdown. It all depends on Boris on Sunday. Yeah, interesting to see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, so it's been great again. I'm going to play around with this for a bit. Yeah. Put the pictures up. Oh, good. Any questions, go across to Sheree, send a question to Sheree. Thanks, also, everyone. Give Sheree a like and a follow. Obviously, she's took her time out to come and educate us all free of charge as well, which has been amazing. No, it's been my pleasure, so thank you. Thanks for watching and tuning in.